know those two right there, especially this one's a hard one to find.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to our first stop of the day. It is now 6:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The current temperature has dropped 2 degrees from when we left in DC. It is now 38 degrees where I am in Maryland. And so we're at the flea market. The one particular place that we go to in the flea market here, you get a number, and that's your entry to go in line to the flea market. So I got number 5. So we're excited. That part opens at 7 o'clock. So we might try and walk around and see if we can catch some early bird stuff at you know, for the next 45 minutes or so. I'll probably wait 15 minutes and let some people get unpacked, because there was a line of cars of people getting ready to unpack stuff. So thank you guys, as always. We'll see you guys when we get outside into the flea market. All right, so we are at our first stop on the outer skirts of the flea market, and we recognize this table had a bunch of t-shirts on it. A lot of very cool t-shirts, a lot of like travel stuff, local stuff. So you kind of got to be careful. Just because it's vintage and single stitch doesn't always mean it's worth picking up and trying to sell. Like I used to normally, old me would have bought all these t-shirts, but I'm trying to be more selective with what I'm picking up. I think it's important. How much you got on your t-shirts?
These are all $3 each, or 2 for $5. I got a box here I gotta get out, and those are 5 on the...
So first one we pick up is going to be this Greaser t-shirt. It is on a Tennessee River tag, single stitch vintage. So we grabbed that one. Somebody else ended up coming over at the table as this guy was unloading t-shirts. So he was kind of grabbing some shirts too. We worked together to make sure everybody kind of got what they wanted to a certain extent. You know, sharing is caring. I didn't want to be, you know, a douchebag and just grab all of the t-shirts and not let this guy have some t-shirts too. You could see he's just tossing t-shirts out of his car.
How much? 3 each, or 2 for 5? 2 for 5.
So I'm just kind of waiting for him to drop some gems on me. Like this one right here, this vintage University of Ohio t-shirt. I did end up grabbing that one. I also grabbed this sort of vintage fish art t-shirt as well. Those are the first 2 I grabbed from the $3 stack. I also ended up grabbing this one right here. That's a, I think it's Pennsylvania Railroad t-shirt. Yep, that's cool. I got them separated.
I still got more in the car too.
I feel like we looked through them all, right?
They don't look the same, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of the...
You already looked at it?
I think so, yeah. It's a lot of like the travel. Yeah.
Like small college. BYO. Maryland. Bucks. 5.
Kind of a cool one, liquor store.
The more people I meet, the more people I like my dog.
That's the story of my life right there sometimes. Definitely picked up this Harley Davidson t-shirt. It was a vintage single stitch made in the USA Harley tee. I was super stoked about that one. Added that one to the stack, and then boom, little Nike 1980s Nike single stitch t-shirt. Added that to the stack as well. Next one we picked up was this vintage champion t-shirt, 1980s champion tag, University of Maryland. I didn't want to do all the work on it. What was the racing one you got? What's up? No, you want this other one?
What's the other ones over there?
They're a little bit newer, but BMW motorcycle is kind of cool. This one's also a BMW motorcycle. I figure we can all eat, right?
Yeah.
There's enough to eat.
Yeah, wow, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. So that's 20. And I think I had this one too.
So now there's 10, there's 15. So that's 20. 25.
You 20 in school?
Yes.
Okay, appreciate you.
What are you selling them?
5. Thank you, sir.
All right, take care.
Happy hunting, boss.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we are inside the main attraction. I will warn you, this is where it gets crazy. Because people they go in and it is grab and run. So a lot of the stuff that we grab, it's kind of tough to see because we have no time. You have to be very quick or else people will just snatch what you're looking for. So I'm trying to throw things on the screen as I grab them and put them in my bag. A lot of the stuff that we picked up during this portion of the flea market, we have already sold on our live sales. So you'll notice that it is very hectic in here. It is a very tight space. There's a lot of people, a lot of items, so you got to be very meticulous. You have to keep your eyes open, see what you can grab, and hope for the best is basically what we do when we get in here. After you do like your initial run, you kind of have some time to go back around and check and see if there's anything that you missed. You can check all the items, make sure there's no major damage on them, the ones that you decide that you want to buy. So we're professionals, so I'm sure a lot of people are probably like, you know, how can you put all that glass in the IKEA bag by itself? It's taken a lot of practice, but it's pretty good. This is a nice Macbeth Evans plate we picked up right here. I thought about that Fenton Silvercrest cake stand, but it just seemed like too much for me to deal with. Unfortunately, I decided to kind of let that pass. If it would have been a Spanish lace Silvercrest, I probably would have picked it up. It had a little bit more value than just the original Silvercrest did. But this wraps all the way around. There's all types of stuff. Like I said, very tight squeeze.
But I never got accused to.
Pardon me, ma'am. Blue. Bless you.
Oh, yeah. They're just up your alley. Two of them.
Scoop behind you, ladies.
Sorry.
Pardon. No, you're fine. Pardon me, ma'am. Absolutely loved picking up that piece. That was a very nice Cambridge glass. Didn't have the top, but you can see even without the top, it already sold. A lot of this stuff is stuff that we get, and you know, we get it at a pretty good price, so we can turn around and run it in a live sale. We ended up spending, I think you'll find out at the end when we check out, but definitely a lot of cool stuff. You could see how tightly squeezed this place is. It's a lot of stuff and a lot of people and not a lot of room. Thought about that little pillow there, but ended up deciding to put that one back. We generally like to do all the glass stuff first, just because it's easier. Love these perfume bottles. We ended up grabbing 2 of these perfume bottles. One of them had some damage. We didn't really catch it at first because it was kind of small, but the Moon one was in really good condition, and you could see that we already sold the Moon one in a live sale. But really cool perfume bottles right there. And as we were doing that, we kind of spotted something else down here on the bottom shelf. Yes, sir. Got it. And this is a antique piece of glass right here, ruby flash, really cool piece. Another item that is already sold. I mean, all this stuff literally came home after the flea market, got cleaned, got inspected, got researched, and then put into a live sale and was out the door within a couple of days. Generally how we like to do things, but we were on a tight schedule this day, so we ended up checking out, and you can see every single item that we picked up, and you can see how careful we are maneuvering in that bag. We actually got some linens and a purse as well. Definitely some cool items that we're going to be running in a sale upcoming. So now we're just going to kind of unload everything out of this bag, and then after that we will check out, and then we will make another go at the outside flea market once some other vendors have set up. So really nice, quick pickup. A lot of really cool stuff. Some perfume bottles, some vases. You can see we picked up some paperweights as well, and we also picked up that beautiful blue milk glass toothpick holder as well. A little dog. All of that is already sold. This is an antique glass vase. You saw that one earlier. We also picked up that square cigarette box we showed you. Some more antique ruby flash glass as well. Some more amethyst glass. A couple of hen-on nests. These were really cool. Both of those have already sold as well. And then the last thing we bought was the plate.
I just make sure I keep the stuff that I Yeah, I do.
And then you got the purse and the 2 linens.
Oh, no, You got the purse, $5 for the purse, and then 2 linens. So you got 61. How's the wife?
She's good. Busy. There you go.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. How much are the glasses?
5 each.
Okay.
And I've got more, so if you want like a Bugs Bunny, which I don't think I have out there, I can probably find one for you.
I need the slow poke, the Henry the Hawk. I forget which the other one I'm missing.
I know those 2 right there, especially this one's a hard one to find.
Yeah.
I can save you a bag because I can throw it in my big one.
I'll get those 2 for now.
All right, I'll get you 10.
Thank you, sir. All right, so we are back from the flea market. Big shout out to everybody for tuning in to another video from over the years. We appreciate all the love and all the support. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to check us out on the One Stop Shop. You guys can also find us on the Reseller Information Network every Tuesday morning. We appreciate all the love and all the support. It means the world to us. A lot of cool stuff in a very short period of time. Stay tuned. We did hit another flea market that same day. That video will be coming out soon. But also, just a reminder, keep your eyes peeled to the community tab here on YouTube, because that's where we post a lot of announcements about live sales that are coming up. As you guys saw, a lot of the stuff that we picked up already sold in the live sale. So we're super excited about what's coming up. We got some traveling plans to go picking, which is going to be a lot of fun. Although it was cold that morning, the weather is starting to break a little bit. So hopefully more and more yard sales. But thank you guys as always. Most importantly, YouTube, stay classy. Peace.